So, just as a disclaimer, I'm obviously only focusing on the child half of the miniseries as the It sequel, focusing on the adults, isn't out yet. Okay, so, with that being said, It 2017 is not scary. Not even a little bit. And almost every review I've seen, or even normal moviegoers that I've met, agree with that statement. But to be honest, the miniseries isn't scary either. But that's okay, and I'm about to explain why. However, let's flash back to me first finding out about the miniseries. It's 2010 and the Nostalgia Critic made a video talking about it, and, as a dedicated fan of his at the time, 10-year-old me felt extremely obligated just to watch the episode. But as someone who grew up feeling creeped out by Ronald McDonald, no fucking wonder I almost shat myself with fear. But I wasn't alone. Apparently, everybody else when they first saw this film was scared shitless by it. But no matter how many times I attempted to watch the full miniseries, I could never do it growing up. But now, as a 17-year-old pseudo-sadist, this miniseries is just fucking weird. Even the thing that scared me the most, the infamous shower scene, isn't all that scary anymore. If anything, all this time I've remembered it to be even scarier than it actually is. And at certain points I find it comedic how we all found this to be terrifying. However, that's also what I think about the new It. According to a poll I did on the official Instagram, nobody is scared of the original miniseries anymore. And I personally believe that it's the exact same approach with the new film. It's not meant to scare adults, it's meant to scare children. Okay, just hear me out. It is a coming-of-age story about children accepting their differences and facing their fears. But it's a Stephen King story, so there's obviously more underlying shit underneath. The parents ignoring what happens to the children is explained as Pennywise having control over them. But it can be an allegory for parents just turning a blind eye when things happen to children, thinking that kids will be kids. And Pennywise can be an allegory for society's dated hatred of people that are different, for childish fears, for growing up, for fucking stranger danger. The fact is, you can fit most allegories into the space of Pennywise because Pennywise isn't the focus of the story, despite him arguably being the best part. Its focus is on a group of kids who have gone through torment for things out of their own control. Whether it be domestic abuse, blatant racism, fat shaming, speech impediments, using humor as a coping mechanism, or being sheltered. Sorry, but Stanley is fucking boring. The film's literal theme is with friends and belief, anything is possible. You can literally defeat a demonic clown from a different dimension. There's even a scene in the miniseries where a cop straight up tells them to always stay together, no matter what. Yeah, subtle. However, then that brings up the question, why did they adapt it into a film if the miniseries already did all of this? And the answer isn't just more accuracy to the source material or a shorter runtime, but those are some upsides of a film adaptation. But I personally believe that the film was trying to be more subtle in its approach. Yes, this film was trying to be more subtle in its approach. No more ridiculous looking greasers, no more cheesy 80s soundtrack, no more laughing at the over-the-top acting from the abusive characters in the films. Yes, this takes away the cheesy charm that the miniseries had, but the film kinda makes up with it for its comedy, so tit for tat. Now, this film will be scary for most people under the age of 16, and it has some themes that younger children may not grasp yet. But I personally believe that the message of, if you are going through something similar to the kids in the film, that there are others like you, that you aren't alone, and that you will find your own losers club, is absolutely perfect for kids, especially going through the early stages of puberty. It 2017 isn't for people who read the book, or for people who grew up with the miniseries. It's for kids, but it will most definitely scar a whole new generation. However, it'll also teach them valuable lessons. And I think that that's worth the 7 years of not being able to comfortably take a shower. Thanks, Pennywise. And thank you for sitting through this 4-minute video. You guys are the best. I totally didn't shit myself recording this because I did get vivid memories of nightmares about this film. Not at all. Bye guys. Love you. Hope you're enjoying the beginning of October. Fuck Halloween. Fuck this. Bye.